Hi guys, it's me, ZXUN again, and for this video that I shall be covering for Asian History Month in May of 2026, I shall be covering a series of videos by a hairdresser or skilled massager guy there. I can't really pronounce the name of his channel, but I think it's like ZXUN, something like that. And he's a Korean hair guy who helps out young ladies with their scalp dandruff problem, buildup problem. And it's actually pretty cool the way that he does it, because I've seen most things in which the person in question picks with their fingernails or gets a small amount of it at once, they build up at once in the patch. But this guy does it with a fine-tooth comb, a double-sided fine-tooth comb, and it's actually pretty nice because it gets it all in like a big patch at a time. And the only thing that I regret about that is that he doesn't really show it off, the results of picking it and combing it out and stuff, which is kind of a disappointment. But which good, you can't have everything, right? So anyway, this guy does show whenever it comes out of the little when it comes out of the hairline, you actually see a little bit of it, but as he pulls it out of the hair, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, which is something that I actually like watching this guy doing his stuff, because as far as I'm concerned, this guy is like I don't know what the Korean version of Sensei is, but he's a master class as far as the scalp, the build-up removal guy. I know, hairdresser, what I think I call it. And when he does this, he will actually he'll use his fingers or his hands to actually part the hair, so it's like by a seam, so that you can really get in it with the comb or with the little I call it fork, but like with a fork with the comb. Something does it with tweezers too, which is slow, I'll admit, but it's kind of it's more for the pieces that the comb can't get to. And what he does is he first goes through with the wood fork brush, and he'll just go over the scalp lightly with the wooden fork, and depending on whether the guy feels like rough texture or you can hear the sound of a rough scalp and a patch or something, and then you don't to either ignore it or go for it. If it's rough, he goes for it. If it's done, he brings it up. So anyway, this is just pretty fascinating because it goes from left to right on the scalp. Then when you're done with that, he'll go up and down on the back of the scalp. We use both of their pinkies to separate out like a bunch of hair. Although I do find this a little bit incomplete because, you know, when he starts doing that vertical movement, he starts in the middle of the scalp. So what happened to all the stuff below it? I have no idea, but believe it or not, there's a lot of stuff that he misses from the first time they go, you know, left to right. And let's see here, also whispers in Korean, which I'm sure is a trauma for some people, as well as use weird liquid filled glass balls. It's supposed to be like some kind of trippy way of making the patient or the customer feel good about themselves, I guess. I know it's like a waste of time for me. But anyway, this guy actually, I should put this, he manhandles the women's hair in ways that they probably wouldn't allow for the boyfriend or the husband to play with it. Because what he does is he'll get in there deep. He'll actually grab the hair and kind of lift it up a little bit, kind of like a ponytail. And the reason why he's allowed to do this stuff is because the guy is clearly gay. Which I have to question. Why do women usually go for the gay hairdressers? That's a good question. But in any case, the guy is gay because of his frosted hair tips on his own hair, as well as his very fabulous nails, which I gotta applaud them because those nails are pretty damn awesome. Okay, if I were in that business, I would definitely like a hair nail. Wouldn't get nails like he does. Some of them have like a cross on them, crosses on them. Other ones have like a Hello Kitty type pattern on them. Look more like Goma from Dragon Ball Daima. And it's all very good, very cool, very groovy. But unlike most people that use the nails for like digging into the scalp area and forcing the buildup up so that they can get it, this guy doesn't do that. He does it all with the power of the comb or tweezers. Some of them don't need to comb the wooden foot, for instance, to do that. And what he does is he will get the edge of a patch by either using his fingers to fill it out of the hair, which must feel absolutely wonderful for the woman in question. As well as he will actually should put this, he'll very gently coats the scalp up and loosen everything so he can come out. But sometimes if some of it's such stubborn, he'll muscle it out by prying it to comb further and further under it, to the point that it can make a audible click whenever it's completely free. And then he'll just come out gently, to the point that I've been watching this guy for a year now, or 2 years now maybe, and he's only had maybe 1 or 2 parts where he actually made the hair come out of the scalp. which is really impressive. Also, for the same matter, there was this one time where this woman had cornstarch in her hair. Now, I know that's like being known for hair. Otherwise, you're gonna have to either cut it out or shave it out. But this guy did it, and that was the only time he did it with his assistant. He held down the hair, the outside hair. He just a puff of laugh too. But there was this funny thing where he actually did like my comment about it. Now, I know that he's not into women, alright? No, that's a fact. And I know that the women in there trust him if you think with them one of the most precious feminine parts of the body, the long hair. So, one time there was a client there with a very stubborn piece of dandruff for it, very stubborn piece of buildup, and he was strained to try to get rid of this thing. So I said on the comment, she's making you work for it. I mean, most men will understand what I'm talking about when I say that. But then this guy is not into women, he found it very funny. And he eventually got rid of it. Amazing. The maximum I've seen that he was able to do it once with like 3 different little patches at one time, and then there was this one time that he got like this whole colossal patch by itself, which is like really impressive. You know, he was able to get the whole thing at once. Let's see here. There's also a front view camera that he uses. He usually shoots from the back of the head so you can see close up of the actual dandruff flakes, which look like frosted flakes to begin with. Look at little things. And it's kind of fascinating to see how the hair follicles, how the hair pieces grab it, you know. So anyway, he showed the front view of it, like from here on, but he never actually showed the client's face. We tried to get a small thing, but I gotta say that most of his clients have preferably straight hair. You know, I prefer black, but they do all kinds of colors. Now, along with the straight hair, they have lots of women with what someone referred to me as having a 4-finger forehead. In other words, like this. And I don't think I need to explain further what that means, but yeah, I will with some of these women count for 5 or 6 fingers. Anyway, that's what we were playing. And then when he goes in the back behind the head, he does like scraping up with the comb very gently, to the point that it just comes right off. You know, the build-up and stuff. And it's just pretty nice, pretty hypnotic. If I ever do go to South Korea, I definitely want him to work on my hair. Because God knows I need it. I think that his fingers running through my hair would actually feel really good. as well to come in the fourth thing, the fourth. Let's see here, there's also, yeah, for some reason last year he just stopped producing videos altogether. I don't know if he got in trouble or if he got tired of doing it. But for some reason he just stopped. Which made me very sad. Because I love the guy. He was very movie in my book. But kids rah. So then I saw a bunch of people that were trying to mimic his style. Like with parting the hair and doing trying to get big flakes, trying to break it up and all that. And then, to the point that I thought that was him doing it, but it was just other people trying to imitate him. And it was funny because and later on I found out that he must have shifted to doing other things with gloved hands first of all, and with his fabulous nails, which is kind of a disappointment because that was like his thing, his trademark. So then I saw this video that said Kuma is back. It's like, I said, yeah, yay, I love this guy. And it turns that he was back doing the same clients that he did beforehand. So yay. I do wish that there was a way for him to, what the price was for each of his services were, and then how much those services would cost in American dollars. But he definitely got a friend in me, because I definitely like his work, like his style. And then those two, it's fabulous. Bring them back if you're watching this. But on more disgusting note, I wonder if anyone ever was tempted to eat the skin flakes that they pull off the human head. Like a bunch of potato chips. That would be both weird and disgusting, but it'd be so cool. And let's see here, yeah, I can actually hear it them falling on the ground. That's how in tune I am with that sounds. And it's, let me take, I like the sound that they make when they try to prime up the skin. I like the sound that it makes whenever you get the rough spot on with the fork. This thing is like pretty awesome. And I like the way he gets the flakes intact in a hole. Whenever he does it, pretty cool. But he always gets his mark. So let's see. I thank you for watching my video on this guy. He made like his job into like an ASMR thing, which is nice. It's funny when it was people that actually watch doing this stuff with everyone else can either hear him and be happy and satisfied. Like just him talking and stuff. This guy for the most part doesn't talk. And I remember that he did something with weird I don't know what the internet's called, but it's like an old ancient thing, like a hand crank on it, with like pebbles or something inside, like kind of like grinding. That's pretty cool. Anyway, I did this for Asian History Month in the month of May in 2026. And the guy, I definitely give him, my happy face seal full because he's freaking awesome. And his style is so cool too. And that includes the nails, the camera, the frosted hair tips, and even the weird globule water to get in the glass walls. That's pretty cool. And let's see here. If you like what you see here, want to see more of my videos, you can like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. You can also contact me for future information on my YouTube videos by calling me or texting me at 661 707 3707. Or you can follow me on Twitter or X at PNelsonPro. Also, you can follow my email at jjsviewingchannel@gmail.com. So, I see you guys, and good luck there in Thailand. And anyone like all the ASMR stuff by Asian people, please tell my brothers and sisters. And I will definitely put a link to one of his videos in the description below. That I actually do enjoy his long videos, and this one that's just long ones broken up. So I'll see you girls and guys in the next video. Sayonara. Arrivederci, Ciao ciao.